Going on to you, Aries. So you actually have the Nine of Michael, Magician, and then the Knight of Ariel. Excuse me, Knight of Raphael. Excuse me. Um. So let's see. So for you, Aries, um, there's a lot of focus with you, Aries. The Nine of Michael, the Magician, so dialed in, focused on your own business, minding your own business, not really, you know, not really being seen too much like that. Not really being not really stepping out and being social per se, right? Trying to go out on dates and all this other type of stuff. No, you Aries more so like, job, home, career, home, whatever it is that you got going on, minding your business. There's a real meditative focus that a lot of you Aries are in, right? You meditate. You'll know what I'm talking about if you do that, and then you do that enough times, and you got yourself like a routine. You'll actually go into a meditative state potentially, depending on how long you do it. You can do it for months, and I know because I've done it before. Barely spoke to, unfortunately, barely spoke to my mom and my sister for months. And it's not because anything was wrong with them. It's just that I was just so focused on handling my business. I was literally in a meditative, hypnotic state for months. I'm talking about. I'm not even gonna lie, for like 3 months, to the point where I just didn't. I barely had anything to say because I was literally. You'll see what I'm talking about if you ever do it. And anyway, the point that I'm trying to make here is, and granted, I would still talk to them, but I would just be so focused on handling my business. Yes, I would still talk to them. But that's where a lot of you Aries are right now, right? It comes off like, oh, you're being antisocial. That's not what that is. It's just that you're just focused a lot. And the Knight of Raphael proves my point, right? Like the Knight of Raphael, Six of Raphael, Two of Raphael, three cup cards basically. Raphael is like cup cards in the in Archangel deck. And once again, y'all could like be dating somebody. Y'all could be rekindling your connection with someone, right? If you're not, then this means that this person is interested in you, and they've come back and they're reaching back out. But yet again, the two of Raphael, them being interested in trying to rekindle things. And once again, you're in a position where you Aries may just be so focused handling your business, you may not even, you wouldn't anyway, even if you weren't in a meditative state. But especially now that you're in one, you probably don't care, because the High Priestess and the Seven of Raphael, a lot of you Aries are looking at it like you could get to know a lot of different people. Why talk to them? Why go back? Why do the reach back, right? Why try to rekindle things with them when you have other people that you could get to know? And some of you Aries may actually be bold enough to tell them that, and even if you did tell them that, I wouldn't be against it if you told them that. If you wanted to tell them that, it's something that I would do. Like if they're coming back a lot, just tell them straight up, like, look, you Aries got other people, right, that want to get a chance to really see your face as well and get to know you. Why go back to somebody whom you already interacted with, you already been with, right? What's up with that? Especially especially if you Aries are moving forward. And so the High Priestess is that they know that you Aries are attractive. Even if, maybe they stalking you, but even if they're not stalking you through social media, they get the idea that you Aries are attractive people. They understand that it's not a big deal for you Aries to go anywhere and get people to look at you. They know this already, So they know this based upon just coming to conclusions, just using their own common sense, what little common sense that they have, using their common sense and just deducting, you know, for you Aries, it's probably not difficult for y'all to get someone to at least sniff around and want to get to know you. And the Ace of Michael right here for you Aries speaks to how y'all are in a position where they are, so they're trying to get out ahead in front of it. You know, they're trying to make sure that you're not like, you know, locked in with anybody. You're not really seeing anybody romantically right now. You're not really serious about anybody. They want to know because they're trying to get back together with you. The Empress and the Queen of Raphael represent a lot of you Aries are just keeping your options open. You're not really committed to anybody, right? A lot of you are just trying to make sure that you keep your options open right now. So you're single. You're single. You're trying to get to know people if you want to. And the Queen of Raphael right here represents how, and so nothing is written in stone. Sounds about right. Let's clarify some of these cards. Let's clarify the Six of Raphael, which is them coming back, right? An ex or something like that. Someone that you could have had some form of romantic interest in, or they have a romantic interest in you for sure. The Five of Wands, High Priestess, Ten of Pentacles, High Priestess. No, Five of Wands, Hierophant, Ten of Pentacles, High Priestess, and the Seven of Cups. Okay, I get it. So again, they see you like peanut butter and jelly. They see the two of you as a couple working quite well, right? And they like you. They are attracted to you, very much so. They like your mind. But the Five of Wands, the two of y'all can't necessarily get along. That's the catch-22. And they're trying to fix themselves up, even if it's not even long-term. You know, they you know, you gotta understand that hyenas are very low-class individuals. So even if they'll do things for the wrong reasons, if you keep it 100, and if enough people that they want keeps it 100 with them and says, listen, they're not a jerk, but you know, you Aries say to them, hey, you know, X, Y, and Z is da 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 da, they will actually fix up. You know, not saying they'll fix everything, but they'll actually fix up a little bit, because Hierophant and the Ten of Pentacles, once again, they see you as being their ultimate goal. They see you, Aries, as being the people whom, again, best person they'll ever get. And when I say best person they'll ever get, I'm not talking about this whole level thing and the aspect of water seeking its own level and they're trash, and so you're that, and they're matching you. That's not what I'm talking about. What I'm talking about is the reality of the situation is that if you are handling your business, everybody going to be attracted to you, whether it's lions / lioness says, or hyenas. Everybody going to be attracted to you. You understand what I'm saying? And fit that for whatever you're into, right? And whoever you are is what I'm trying to say, right? I'm trying to be well-rounded, right? I'm not, but anyway, the hyenas will be attracted to you. How do I know? Because I have hyenas attracted to me. And so that will happen, right? Obviously, you don't control who comes to you, right? It's whoever comes to you is who comes to you. That's when you get to decide you get to decide if you're going to be with them or not. It's called freedom of association. So this person, they are a hyena. They come to you, they're hanging out, right? They're trying to get to you, Aries, right? To accept them and everything. And if you Aries know that y'all don't want to be with them, you know, be honest with them, you know. You're not into them. They have upgraded themselves, meaning that there's some things about themselves that they have looked at that they are actually trying to fix and do better, even though they are hyenas, because you Aries, you're not interested in them. So they're trying their hand with you again. Like, would you like me if I make this change? And see, the thing is that the High Priestess and the Seven of Cups right here is about how, so they're contemplating what is the good way for them to actually do what is good for them to do to appease to you. Now, even though you Aries may still not take them back, you're actually seeing that you dubbing them is inspiring them to actually make certain changes. And that's how sometimes people can be. That's why I was trying to tell you, be honest with these people out here. Don't be running around. I'm honest. I'm very honest with all the people who I mess with, what type of time I'm on. You feel me? That's why it is that I ghost when I decide to ghost, because they make it seem like I'm lying to them. See, it gets stupid really quickly because they be trying to make it, one thing, they try to make it seem like they're not going to benefit from hanging out with me, right? If I'm trying to get to know them. And another thing too is that they'll act like I lied to them. And it's like, you're lying because you know I didn't. And then it's like, yeah, you didn't lie. It's like, right, I didn't lie. So what are you on? Right? What are you on about now? What's going on with you? And the thing is that the Hierophant and the Seven of Cups, they see, once again, they have options, but they know deep down inside their options are not good as you. And this is what I've been rambling about for the past few weeks, or several weeks, that you Aries are the best people that a person is going to get, that this specific X is going to get. Sometimes a person can meet a person that is so good, but they will never find anyone better, right? That's how good they are. But a lot of the times they will mess around thinking that there's better. And what they'll do is that they will dub the person or friend zone them, or be like, nah, I'm cool, I'm gonna go talk to somebody else. And then they've never been able to bounce back from that, ever. They've never been able to bounce back from that. And you Aries are that person. They had you, they had your attention. Instead of them do right by you, they wanted to squander it. Okay, all right, right? Está bien, right? All right, they squandered it. And then what happened is, now they're looking for better. They can't find better. They've met a lot. I'm not saying I'm not saying that they've met a ton of people, but they've met a couple of people. Those people were not better than you. They were not focused like you. They were not on point like you. They were not considerate or paying attention to details like you. And they're missing that love. They're missing that Aries attention and love from you. And so they're messed up because of that. So let's clarify the Queen of Raphael for you Aries. Right? Queen of Raphael, also the love that they're trying to give to you that you Aries may not even want. The Wheel of Fortune, the King of Wands, yeah. The Ace of Swords, Sun card, and then the Tower card. Again, Wheel of Fortune, Ace of Wands, Ace of Swords. This is a situation for you where, you know, they're still going to love you, but you're not asking them to do that, right? Like, you don't really care because you have other people who want your attention as well, who would want it. You can go out to the street, say what's up to a couple of people, spark up a conversation. You may even, could be wherever you are, get people to at least, I wonder what that Aries got going on. At least think about it, right? And so that's not anything new for a lot of you. That's not anything new. The King of Wands and the Ace of Swords for you, Aries, y'all are in a position where they don't want you to do that. They want you to be theirs. But have they done anything that is conducive to you Aries being theirs? The Sun card and the Tower card, right? You bringing that up. What have they done that shows you Aries that they're actually serious? Historically, what have they ever done? More than likely, nothing. They started off cool at first, and you Aries thought that they might have been the correct one, right? They were serious, and they're not. So, it is what it is. Other than that, you Aries, y'all are not going to wait. Y'all are still going to be out here trying to get to know a person, find out what the person got going on, right? Someone brand new, someone that's not them. And you're not going to be waiting, right? You can't wait, especially on a person that is not the right person. There is a right now person to have fun. But that's it. Comment on the video, like the video, subscribe to the YouTube channel, share the video. Trying to get the YouTube channel to 100K. I'm at 25,760 subs. Make sure to run the views up on this video as well. What else? If you want to come through and get a personal reading, the link to that is in the comment section below, called the Linktree link. Smash the notification bell, set that notification bell to all so you can be notified whenever I drop my videos. And I'm working on my my video game. Listen, I'm trying to do everything I possibly can to make this video game a complete masterpiece. I can't talk too much about it right now because I haven't gotten the copyright or the source file in my hands, which is the copyright basically, because it's the proof of intellectual property. It's the proof of ownership, right? But I can't talk too much about it, but the way that it's turning out, it's a masterpiece. If you have me on Instagram, you will actually be able to see one of the video game characters. You know, I don't think this is gonna come out immediately, right, or super quickly, but it is a master class. Just wait on it. I promise you. I'm gonna do everything that I possibly can to make sure that this is a good video game and to earn y'all trust, not just with doing tarot, but with any of my endeavors. Peace.